Cody, this is the Indian River County Sheriff's Office.
Right? And she's like, look, it's speeding right now. And the thing's moving like 12 miles an hour.
And there was obviously no one or no adults around.
Nothing.
I don't know.
Saturday, May 3rd, 2025, Vero Beach, Florida. The first alarm did not come from police, but from a neighbor playing with his daughter in a residential neighborhood. In front of him appeared a 3-year-old girl, alone, dirty, and bearing fresh injuries, walking out from the tree line as if she had been lost for hours. How had she gotten there with no one searching for her? Authorities now had to act quickly and determine who was responsible. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, as a father, I'm shaking right now. Me and my daughter are out in the yard playing. I look up, right there.
Where that fallen tree is?
Yeah, came out of here. I know everybody around here. This is not anybody's kid.
Hi.
Came out of them woods. I'm shaking right now.
What kind of truck was it that drove up here?
It was a white car. I'm not sure. It looked like an old Toyota, like a 90s.
Like an old Corolla or something?
Kind of, and it was full of, looked like migrant men.
Okay.
And they weren't acting suspicious or anything, but they were like, hey, is this your kid? I was like, no. And then they were trying to take her over there, and I was like, no, the hell you won't.
This literally just happened, and not 3 months ago, and yeah, and now it's gonna happen all over again. You can see. You're all right. I understand. Child. Like that. I was freaking out because I literally just got home. Because I know you can hear this thing driving around the neighborhood.
I just told dispatch, I was like, whoever pulls up besides an officer, they're not. And they made me secure my firearm in the house.
Yeah.
She wasn't going anywhere. Still not until she let you. No offense.
Oh, I know. Believe me.
The discovery was disturbing on its own, but even more so when compared to an earlier case of neglect under the father's custody investigated in January. That file had been closed only weeks earlier, raising the pressing question: was this a tragic coincidence or the repeat of a dangerous pattern? As officers began piecing the facts together, suspicion inevitably returned to the same adult who had already been under investigation months before.
Yeah, this is my house. This is my little one. Over there, coming this way.
Yeah.
Luckily, everybody in the neighborhood's pretty smart. We don't have a bunch of dirt.
Yeah, I think we only have one. We only have one over there.
Well, I mean, I know we got a couple.
Yeah, one over here on the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I know some are pedophiles, but one's a. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's the one with the truck, right?
Yeah, there's another family. There's a.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, they have like 5 of them.
Yeah,
5 kids.
Ended up down here. I mean, we know about them, but
we're there every other weekend, so.
I've seen that. I was out here riding my mini bike, and you guys had the whole SWAT team or a whole crew over there. So do I need to be worried?
It's the Browns' house.
Do I need to be worried?
No, they're just crazy.
Okay. Is it the one on this side or the one?
It's on this road right here, 26.
Okay.
And it's the one at the corner.
With the trailer pulled behind.
I think it's the one with all the trash on the front. It's like pretty trashy out. It's like it looks like a
fenced-in one.
No, it's the open.
Yeah, you take a left right here. Your first left. All 3 corners, there's a sexual predator on each one.
Oh man.
Yeah. If you pull up on your thing. So I know that when you turn to one, there's the fenced-in area with all the lights and trash. I don't know what they did. And then there's the old man down there with the pull behind.
Was that the one that came outside, or no?
I don't know. I've never seen them. Only the bald guy down there that's registered. And then there's another, like a black gentleman down there that's registered. But I've never seen any of those 2 down here. And the ones that are down there and like the trashy stuff, I don't even know what they look like. So.
I guess the one that came outside wasn't a predator.
No, that's not good.
That's the first thing I asked him, because I guess there's one right here down the street.
Yeah, they're all in here because there's no schools here. And
there's a lot here.
I think Dad, he was working outside and out, and I don't know.
Yeah.
And that
House is right there.
Oh, it is?
Right at 22nd Street. There's a patch of woods here.
Yeah.
In the house.
Oh, yeah.
There's a trailer, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it was on purpose. I just think he wasn't paying attention for a second, and
hopefully it was just a short time.
He said it was 5 minutes. Like literally, he was like on the phone. He was coming home.
Oh, that's not what.
That's what she said up here. They had that traffic complaint over off of 43rd and 8th.
Yeah.
I had literally sat there for 2 days and gotten 1 speeder.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
We would get complaints on the dump trucks. We'd have to go sit on dump trucks.
66.
Over 510 bridge. An A1A for them speeding.
They know better.
One out of 100. Man.
Yeah, they know better.
The lady goes, they speed all over getting gas. Those dump trucks speed like crazy, and then you hear one turn off of US 1 on to 510 to go eastbound. We're at the 7-Eleven. She's like, and you hear it go, bah, bah, right? And she's like, look, it's speeding right now. And the thing's moving like 12 miles an hour. Because it just turned off a US 1. I'm like, ma'am, that's just the sound.
It's full of...
That's just the sound.
And they know better because
speeding.
it's a criminal citation for them to have the top thing. So they're
we used
pretty...
to catch that a lot.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Hi, ma'am. Hi. How are you? Hi. I know this might feel a little redundant. I know you spoke to the other deputies already, but I'm the deputy who's here to investigate whatever happened today, okay?
Okay.
So can you tell me what happened to your knowledge?
All right. To my knowledge, literally, I could probably tell you the phone call. I received a phone call. I just got done like shopping and picking my friend up. I was dropping her off at home, just hanging out a minute, chit-chatting, whatever, girlfriend too. And he called me on the phone and said he couldn't.
Who's he? Okay.
And which she's only like 2 blocks down, so I immediately came and double-checked the house. And then as soon as I got in the car to leave and drive around the neighborhood, I seen the deputy here and I came here.
So who called you again? Sorry, can you clarify? Who called you? Called you and say again.
Said he couldn't find.
And why didn't he call the police?
He was hoping that she hides. She likes to hide. She does. She hides behind. She does it to me all the time. But
Do you
she doesn't run away on.
you guys live together?
No, we are not living together right now.
Separated? Are you legally married? Together?
No.
How long have you been separated for?
It's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
And what time did you drop off to him today?
Well, we all had went to go earlier to get something to eat and what have you, and get a few birthday things because he needed to go.
Yeah.
And I dropped them off. I left at, it was 5:30.
5:30 p.m. ish.
Like 10 to yeah, it was like in between 5:30 and 10 to 6 is when
Okay, so you
dropped them off
between
to go pick up my friend.
And how long are you going to be there with him today?
The timeline began to tighten. The girl had been dropped off at her father's home around 5:30 p.m., yet her mother did not receive a message until 7:21 p.m. saying that she was missing. For a 3-year-old, a nearly 2-hour gap is far beyond any trivial explanation. At that age, mere minutes can create an extreme risk. From a legal standpoint, that lapse became a central element of the case. This was not a matter of briefly losing sight of a child, but of allowing her absence to stretch long enough that outsiders had to intervene.
She was only there, like I don't for very long, just an hour or two, maybe.
And dropped off so that you can run some errands with that. Do you guys have a custody agreement or anything in place, or do you guys work it out together?
No, it's just basically I take care of him all the time, and I because he's done this before.
What do you mean he's done this before?
All right, so I just got out of a open DCF case because the last time I were in his care, he ran away. I'm trying to think who the deputy was. It was a bunch of them. So, but
So this is so.
It was like in December or January. She's wild.
Of this year, December/January.
Yes, I can't remember the exact.
Was
date.
law enforcement involved in that case?
Yes, because the lady wouldn't get back to Dad and had already called law enforcement, so y'all were already on the way, so on and so forth, and the same issue.
Did he get in trouble with law enforcement during that incident? Or
No. The only DCF case was on me because DCF lady literally says it falls back on. It's my responsibility.
So to clarify, so today at 5:30 p.m. you dropped off with
I
Dad
dropped
while you
off.
were doing some errands and shopping, and then at 7:21 p.m. he calls you from his phone saying, "Hey, I can't find you." What else did he say to you?
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of like, like, are you sure? At the time, I didn't know that my other boys are there too, and they must have left and gone to their friends. And so,
how old are your other kids?
They are 7 and 9.
7 and 9. Do we know where they are right now?
They should be home
with Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so there's two other kids that are there right now.
Yeah. Well, they go to their friend's house, and that's why I was asking where the boys were, and they were supposed to be at their friend's house, but they know they're supposed to be home by 7.
Okay.
Interviews with the mother would add a troubling detail. She said she was almost always the one caring for the girl and recalled that on a prior occasion, the father had even fled from police while responsible for her. On top of that came the uncertainty surrounding the two older siblings who were supposed to return home by 7, but whose whereabouts remained unclear. For investigators, this combination of past incidents and present contradictions made the case even more serious. It was no longer just one unsupervised child, but the possibility that all 3 siblings were in danger.
So, can you tell me exactly what, from the beginning, what you saw, what happened?
Yeah, I was sitting over there, and I saw the corner of my eye, seen her come out of the woods over here, like right out of here. And I was just waiting for somebody to walk, because it was like adjacent to the truck.
Walking or crawling?
Walking.
Okay.
Perfectly fine. And then when I got up and walked over here, I looked, there was nobody coming. And right in front of where this white SUV, my friend was right there, there was a like an older, I want to say like a Toyota, maybe a 4-door, and there was probably 4 or 5 Hispanic men in there. They weren't acting aggressive or anything, and they were like, "Hey, yours?" I'm like, "No," and they were trying to take her over there to. There's a gentleman that lives here named where the truck is over here.
Yeah.
And they're like, and I was like, "No, they got boys. It's not." And they're like, "Well, take her." I was like, "No, you're not. You're not nobody." So I. So, and then they came by one more time, but I think they were just making sure that I wasn't going to.
And then, can you walk over? Can you show me specifically you walked out of it?
Right. Well, I see her directly come from this way, and I was just looking this way. I wasn't coming down the street, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" Came right here, hands up. So I was sitting right there, and this is when I was standing right here.
She appeared to be in distress, panting.
She was very happy. Didn't seem scared at all. She seemed.
Are you familiar with her? Have you ever met her before?
Never.
Okay.
Never. There's a lot of children that resemble the neighborhood, but I can personally say I've never seen her before. I've seen
and there was obviously no one or no adults around.
Nothing.
Just, I don't know.
Nothing. Just the car full of the strange men.
Okay. I'm going to go down there. Number one, there's supposed to be 2 more kids, 7 and 9.
Oh, wow.
I need to be sure the other kids are not missing. I don't want mom to leave yet. And I want to see what DCF wants to do. They just had a case for the same issue.
Yeah, I overheard.
And there wasn't an arrest in that case. So I don't know the circumstances of it. Nonetheless, this is. So we're going to go down.
Did they say how long? Do we ever get a time frame?
Mom dropped off the baby at 5:30 p.m. So I don't know how long Dad called her at 7:21 saying that, oh, I can't find her. And that's why Mom drove over here panicking to figure out what happened.
Right.
So I have to go talk to Dad to figure out, fill up the blanks. But at this point, this is going to be child no matter what it is, because look how far we are from the house and all that.
That coming out of the woods right there is wild. Like, that's not a trail.
No.
Hands if you crawling through the woods. Like, died in the woods, you know?
Or animals.
Anything.
Yeah. Or that carpet the strangers kept up there.
Or there's like 20-something vendors that live over here. Like, you never know what this
Can you just be sure she doesn't leave?
Yeah, I'll hang out with you.
I'm going to tell her right now.
Yeah, we tried to. We kind of went up. It's like a stilt house. We tried knocking and nobody came to. There's nobody around.
There's 2 other kids that are supposed to be here, 7 and 9.
We haven't heard nobody. The window shakers aren't going. There's nobody. We tried knocking on that fish door thing and we haven't heard like from anybody. And then there's if you go by these power poles, there's a trail that goes all the way along, and I think that maybe that's where she went. But you can tell it's like a well-worn trail between. It's like a mini alleyway between the houses up here and there. Did you get everybody's information? Okay.
Hey Cody, this is Corporal Riz with the Indian County Sheriff's Office. We're currently outside your residence. We're here to do a welfare check on your kids. If you can give me a call back or step outside the house, thank you.
She gave me the key,
So she's represented.
she wants us to go in and check the welfare of the kids. If they're not here, she said they probably ran off to a friend's house, and Adrian's trying to get that information out.
All right. Well, if they're not here and they're not there, they're missing a day.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we'll be calling everybody out. So,
all right,
let's make sure we clear this. And then she said this might not work because it depends on the deadbolt. This is only like one side of it, but we'll go from there.
all right.
There should be another.
Tell you how to get in? Which way to go?
Cody, this is the Indian River County Sheriff's Office. If you're inside, make yourself known. We are going to make entry.
The investigation now focused on the legal framework. In Florida, child is established when a minor is exposed to foreseeable harm due to lack of proper care. An open passage between properties and prolonged lack of supervision fit that definition precisely. The January incident, closed only weeks earlier, reinforced the notion that prior warnings had already existed and failed to produce long-lasting safeguards. Entering the father's residence was no longer a routine step. It was essential to determine whether the neglect would extend to the entire family.
Cody, this is the Indian River County Sheriff's Office. If you're inside the house, make yourself known. We are going to make entry. Cody, Sheriff's Office, you in the room? Since we are no longer searching or in the residence, we can deactivate our body cameras. Actually, just pull the car up here, and then we'll take the laptop out and bring it over.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Corporal Riz with the Indian River County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who am I speaking with?
Cody Goldman.
Hey, Cody, this is Corporal Riz with the Sheriff's Office. How you doing today, man?
Not doing too good, man.
All right, well, we were trying to get a hold of you yesterday, but you weren't home.
I was home. My phone, my phone. They say y'all found it in the ditch, but it must have fell out of my pocket or something when it scared me. So I ran down the ditch, and then I seen the officer at the corner of this thing, and I didn't know it. You know what I mean? She was playing in the front yard, and then she ran down the ditch.
All right, so Cody, would you be willing to talk to me in person?
Nope, because y'all say y'all issued a warrant out for my arrest. I'm not going back to jail. I don't want to go to jail. I don't deserve to go to jail. I don't understand. I don't mind talking, but the last time they tricked me, they took. So listen, I don't know.
So Cody, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me just explain something to you real quick, Cody, real fast, and then
I'm going to jail and I can't go home.
Well, hang on, let me explain something to you real quick, Cody. Okay? Because understand, you reached out to another deputy because you wanted to talk, and I appreciate that. Okay. But Cody, just because of the allegations of what's going on, I just want to make you aware that you understand that you do not have to talk to me, correct?
I know, but I want to. I know. I don't want to be in trouble.
I know. I legally have to say this to you, though, Cody. That's all. I'm just trying to be sure I do my job the right way. So you understand, Cody? You understand you don't have to talk to me, right? And you can hang up at any time. Do you understand that?
I do.
With that in mind, are you willing to speak with me, Cody, over the phone?
Yeah, I'll talk. But I don't want to go to jail. Me and my wife's leaving me, and we've been together a while.
So Cody, let me ask you this, man. What happened yesterday? What happened?
All I did, she was playing right there in the driveway. Like my buddies just left from going to the scrapyard or whatever, and she was right here playing in a little sand pile out front, and then she moved over to the ditch. Well, I had to walk around because I can't just cut through my backyard,
okay,
through the fence because I don't got a gate. So she was right there by the beer cans and stuff playing at that time.
Okay.
So then I walked around because my wife's little dog, Costa, it scared me for whatever reason. I've never done anything to harm this poor dog.
Yeah.
But it runs, he's scared of most males.
Okay.
So he got out down the road. He ran down the road. So I wasn't even trying to run him, you know what I mean? I tried Costa, and then I come back. Like, I was literally probably 20 feet from her, And then I looked over down. I'm like, damn, I don't see her. So, and me and my wife was just texting at the time and stuff, and
okay.
I mean, you could go back and look on the phone, and then I said, oh God. I called her right away and said, here. So I went upstairs and looked, Last time she just went to my kid's bus stop, thank God, but I followed her feet tracks down the ditch, and then I heard coming, so I wanted to let my wife know, hey, the officer's down there at the corner of the road, go talk to him, and that stuff. And she just ran down the ditch, and I was following her feet tracks. If I hadn't turned around to go talk to the old lady in the driveway, then I would have caught her in time, you know what I mean?
The first phone contact with the father reinforced his evasive profile. He claimed to have lost his phone in a ditch and refused to meet officers in person, saying that he had once been tricked into being arrested. That refusal not only delayed the investigation, but showed someone more concerned with avoiding jail than explaining why his daughter had ended up alone in the street. Minutes later, he gave his version, claiming the girl had been playing near the house house when a dog ran off, and he went right after it, giving her the chance to wander away. But the timeline didn't match. The distance the child traveled and the nearly 2-hour delay in notifying the mother made it impossible to argue this was a brief oversight. For investigators, the contradiction was proof that supervision never existed in the first place, and that the case fell into the same pattern of negligence seen before.
The dog took off, you went to catch the dog, and then when you turned around, she was gone.
Yeah, what happened was she went down the ditch bank a little bit.
Yeah.
And then through my neighbor's house, there's both of them got fences, my neighbors.
Yeah.
So there's like a little pathway in between the fences. I'm assuming that's where she came out at. And then the neighbor on the corner, or whatever neighbor close to the corner, called you guys, and because I guess I seen the white car trying to take the people, a carload of people in a white car. So
So you saw a car full of people. Why didn't you try to?
No. The man on the corner or whatever already had him, sir. That's what I'm trying to. You know what I mean? He said I guess these people were trying to take her. That's just the rumor on the streets, and that's what the old lady said. A carload of people.
Oh, so
okay.
No. Only tell me what you saw, not what you heard. So you didn't see any of that? That's just what you were told by someone else, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Which way did your dog take off when you were trying to catch your dog? Where'd your dog go again?
Well, he goes to my neighbor's house directly, like right behind me. His name's.
But opposite of the ditch bank, because he would have saw your direction.
Right. So all I did was step out in front of my driveway. I walked out the ditch to the dirt road.
Okay.
And Costa was already running around the corner, like headed back south on the dirt road, headed south again. So
yeah.
I already know where he was going. So I turn around and in 3 minutes, it wasn't even that. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this: why didn't you call 911?
Sir, I don't have a phone. I do have a phone. Yeah, I did.
Well, at the time you had a phone because you were talking to your wife.
Yeah. You're right. I didn't mean. I'm so used to not having one. I literally just got it like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I didn't feel the need to call 911 because she didn't go far. Normally,
Well, how did you know you're located?
I seen the officer, or Brandy. She went around the block and then she came back. And then we both was in the middle of the dirt road. I was on a bike, and she was in a car, and I seen the officer down there talking to the neighbor, and then my wife went down there,
Okay.
to talk.
But you see how it looks, though, when you
take
off, you never called the police about it. You didn't come out to say, hey, listen, I stepped away for a minute, she disappeared. Instead, you left your phone in the ditch bank, and then you took off.
No, I didn't leave it in the ditch bank. It must have fell out of my pocket or something. But then, I get nervous. She said, well, I said, I called her, my wife, off the phone, and she said, I said, is everything okay? She said, well, nope, not everything's okay. You got a warrant out for your arrest and blah, blah, blah. That shuts me down, man. I go into hiding when that shit happens. I've been locked up most of my life, so I don't want to go back, and I'm not trying to go back.
On May the 12th of 2025, after a week on the run, deputies located Cody William Goebel in a parking lot in Vero Beach. Body cam footage captured him barricading himself in an office, refusing to come out, and cursing at officers until the door was forced open. During the arrest, deputies would seize 6.19 grams of methamphetamine and paraphernalia, expanding the case from child neglect to include charges and resistance to law enforcement. The 3 children would be placed safely with relatives, while Goebel was booked into the county jail. His bond was set at $17,000, reflecting both the seriousness of the charges and his history as a repeat offender. He now faces counts of child neglect, possession of paraphernalia, and resisting without violence. Beyond the courtroom, the case reignited debate about the effectiveness of child protection systems. Only months earlier, a state investigation had been closed without preventing the same risks from resurfacing.